Where you from, Mo?
No, where you from, O?
Where you from, Mo?
Where you from, O?
Where you from, Mo?
Where you from, O?
Where I'm from?
Tell these people where you from.
It's like, where I'm from, it's like it ain't no fearing, no praying, no believing in God. Just people adding troubles to the days of their lives that was already set out to be hard, where being broke is worse than the HIV. And in my community, ain't no unity without you and me. And the rich ain't got the decency to help you and me pack our bags up and move the hell away from poverty. So what's stopping me from going back on the block to slang rocks to increase my wages? See, Jesus died for my freedom. And I can't stand in cages. Because when you're locked behind bars, you forget about your hopes and your dreams. So you better keep Jesus on the main line and let your freedom ring like Dr. King. Pump your fist high and pray to live right. Stop being in love with the streets, dog, and be in love with your life.
Talk slow.
Just like Christ made that sacrifice for our souls to die, resurrect, and meet new heights. It's just like shooting dice. You can't keep passing. That's why I'm asking you to fasten up your seatbelts to safety. I came to get the hood back on point. Ain't no need to hate me. Devil can't break me. Demons can't shake me. I'm going to keep God's name in my mouth till my son come replace me.
Right.
Where you from, Mo?
Where you from, O?
No, where you from?
See, O, I'm from where the truth hurts.
And it hurts to be honest.
Where jail time is like a vacation and death is a promise.
Right.
Where you can only walk around talking trash for a short time.
Right.
And I've been watching my hood.
What it tell?
It only tells court time. I'm from where snitches don't last long. Hard to keep your lights and your gas on. Can't even see what you eat at time, and time still seems to pass on. I'm from where police barely come around.
Right.
More people are lusting now. Friends I ain't seen since when, oh?
Guess what?
I can't even trust them now. I'm from where the mailman don't even want to run. Visitors don't even want to come. Shorty's as young as my son out there packing a gun. But the problem with that?
What's that?
My shorty's only 9. But you got shorties packing 9s. They packing 9s where I'm from. Almost wanted me packing mine. But I ain't trying to condone you should be carrying the chrome. I'm just saying somehow we got to be able to carry our own. Got to stay protecting our dome, protecting our home. Get caught slipping where I'm from. 1 second, you gone.
Where I'm from, y'all, it's like the good, the bad, and the ugly are dying too young. After loved ones get lost, flowers, balloons, and teddy bears get home. To mark the spots where loved ones are dropped, I see too many people dying, but I don't see too many cops to stop the Glocks from exploding. Pistols must don't play out west because those pistols, blow, steady exploding. And the aftermath to all of that is somebody baby mama holding on to what's left to a cold, stiff body. Brothers claim to be thugs at the club but catching emotions at the party. So now he chooses to take some other brother's life. But the saddest thing about that, he ain't the Father, the Son, or Christ. So how can he do it? Too much hypnotic and Hennessy in the system made him do it. Those spirits that got into his soul and twisted how he was thinking. If everybody getting tipsy at the club was going to give him the courage to kill, then he probably shouldn't have been drinking in the first place. Because now one gun that took 2 lives. One going back to the dirt to be with God, and the other one been a much more worse place, where family and friends get forgot. Where I'm from, when you take another brother's life, where you're headed, it's guaranteed to be high. Where you from, Mo?
I'm from where the good die young,
right?
And the young are turning bad. Our mothers are forced to divorce in courts and turn to dads. While kids, they get away with murders behind their own parents' beatings. And brothers be walking around the same throwing the forks and
they ain't even eating.
I'm from where the crooks get loved and cops get hated. You do a stealing or killing, your little bucket congratulated. They just glad you made it. You ain't even graduated but got more cheese and 4 TVs and big trucks that's navigated. See, I'm from where the block stay hot through winter months. What you make in a year, they bring home in a month. What you make in a day, they bring it home in an hour. See, where I'm from, hustling was a hobby and money is power. Where crack fiends walk around spaced out like they invented Mars. was putting rims on their rented cars. Where I'm from,
Right.
they stare at you, mean mug you, and look at you funny. You got people dying to get paid and some dying over money. You got the richest brother with the ugliest spirit. You got the prettiest sister with the ugliest spirit. Got some people right next door to the truth, but scared to go near it. Where I'm from.
I just want to say this, y'all, before we close out. This is just an awesome moment right now. This is not a coincidence that you are here. Right now is the best moment of your life because this is the only moment that you have complete control over. We cannot do anything to bring the past back, and we cannot change our future. So right now, this is the best moment. You are the author, the writer, the director of your life. You have the power to be successful or unsuccessful. It lies within you and the people that you put yourself around. But as I look out my window, I stare through my window pane. I'm observing the people that walk up and down my block and their souls that shed so much struggle and pain. Then only for me to turn on the TV tube and hear the news, another one of God's black bodies drops to the ground again. All of this endangerment. Another sad moment for another black family to barely be able to make funeral arrangements. Mama's bearing another son. Shorty's dying in the hood, not of old age, but guns. And since cool to get at a poetry spot, but being at a repast ain't never fun. And see, mama ain't never prepared. Shorty was tough and never scared. Then see the bullet that came from the gun went right through his head. His white tee is now red. Another brother dead is what they said as he laid down the ground, gasping for air as he bled. And I can't help relate to the story, y'all, because see, mine was like his. See, I was once there. Difference is, millions didn't make it, but I was one of those that God spared. Right. See, God took Paul's sight in order for him to do right, and I ended up in the wheelchair. That's why my life depends on me spitting poetry, because I'm still here, right here in the midst. With such a dark past, y'all, I never thought it would be days like this where God would use me. Every mistake I've ever made in my past now becomes that fuel that moves me. Lips like a chopper, tongue spitting like a Uzi. I spread inspiration, feel me. One of the fewest poets that ever hit the mic. When the poetry's over, I'm still me. Appointed by God. No coward in me, body been moved by a lion's heart. Hear me roar. Claps and whistles, not what we spitting for. Poetry's a movement, a new world order. I came into this game like a Mexican come across a border. I'm a role model for your son and your daughter. Glad mama had me. Husband to my wife, no more baby daddy. I'm spitting for change. Like Mary J say, no more drama. In my crib,
Talk slow.
I am Barack Obama. A leader plus a motivator. Mine was in the ghetto, now it's in the elevator. And I refuse to be held down by the haters because I'm going to keep on climbing. They can tear down the project, y'all, but they can't tear down Mount Zion. This light of mine gonna keep on shining like a diamond. Soul filled with Donny Hathaway and Phyllis Hyman. I'm spitting for happy days. Happy feelings like Frankie Beverly and Maze. I'm amazed. Holy Spirit led me to cut my braids so I can rock the waves. Rock this stage on any given Sunday. I'm still spitting like it's Sunday. Church. But I do everything I can to put the man above me first. I live for these days. Spit fire through Berwyn to help these kids change their ways. I'm still good. Spitting my piece out west back to Inglewood. I'm handling my biz, taking care of my kids. Call me a $6 million poet. I'm doing a million times better than my daddy ever did.